Hey guys, this is Vril, continuing our Crusader Kings 2 playthrough as Ivar the Boneless. So we've got a revolt against us, Independence War, and so we'll stop sending our troops on a raiding mission and we'll bring them down south. Although there's actually a province over here that's at war as well as this one, so we'll actually focus on that one first. I don't see the army, but we'll go ahead and do that. We've got a new title that can be set because Olaf here, who used to be one of our commanders, is one of the guys revolting against us. So we will set new guy here. Go ahead and set Canute, he's pretty good. Let me actually set him on this army. That's good. I'm thinking we're way over our domain limit. I was not really wanting to do anything about that, but I'm thinking we really kind of have to. And there isn't, as far as I know, anybody in our court that we can give. There's no males in our court that we can give land to that I see. We can give one to Dag and maybe Snorri, but I'm not going to because I want to keep them. Actually, here's one, Ivar. We can give him maybe a couple provinces here. Prefer to give him like Northumberland, something in Northumberland or East Anglia, so we'll go ahead and do that. Give him a couple here. Just going through what these places are. Northampton, we could give him that. Westmoreland, give him that too. Cumberland's a good one. Okay, so like I said, we don't have anybody else in here. We've got plenty of piety, so going to invite some holy men and give them some of these. Rather than spending any gold on these guys, we'll waste our piety on them. Have plenty of that to use, so we've got Gandalf here. We'll go ahead and give him... Let's go ahead and give him Northampton here. And let's see, what was the other guy? We'll give him... Let's see, I know this isn't very exciting, but I always like to do this manually. I don't ask for the help very often. I think I've done it a couple times. We'll give him Westmoreland here. Okay, that at least brings us down to 10. We've got some commanders that did not like that, or they went away to another realm. So we'll set this Mayor Toller here, and we'll set him on our army, because I think that Canute... No, he's still there. Everybody's still there that was there. Okay, we will go ahead and progress the time a little bit, bump up the speed. Keep an eye on down here. Obviously, we don't have anybody defending most of these. So, apparently, don't see... Okay, there's that army. See if we can grab them. And we did. Took out most of them, but not all. See if we can catch up to them and finish them off. Did notice right at the end there that one of those armies did not have a leader, so Canute was gone from there. We'll have Toller go in there, and we'll send this army on down to East Anglia and Northampton, which we just gave to that new guy, but... So Shonomek, I'm not even going to pronounce that, is going to go to the oubliette. And we've got a war declared on us by Powys. This is... Yes, a declaration of war. It's actually borrowed some money there. And Powys Holy War for Lancaster. Holy War, interesting. So these are actually not our provinces all. One of them we just gave to that guy. Apparently being raided by Scotland. Interesting. So how many troops does this guy have? He's got 1,000, 1,700. So we might need to... get some tribals to help us out. Probably should have hung back and got some of our levies, vassal levies and things like that. We did not do that, so let's see if we can quickly take care of this guy. Wolf here was captured in battle. Let's quickly siege this down. Let's see, this guy's going to go to the oubliette. He's complaining already. Okay, well, this is 3,000. So this guy's got a lot of help here. So he has the King of Aquitaine. This is the king over in like Brittany, king of West Francia, so this is not good. Lotharingia. Let's see here. Yeah, so West Francia, Aquitaine. East Francia. Wow, these guys are pretty powerful. I'm almost thinking that we should just surrender, maybe? Let's check what it would cost us. So we would lose 100 piety and 50 prestige, which isn't so bad. 3% moral authority, where are we at here? 55. I think we should be able to gain that back. And he would take over the Duchy of Lancaster. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't think I'm going to waste armies. Those guys from West Francia and all those are probably way better than us. May your humors rot in your living body. I accept your peace offer. So we won that. Did not really want to do that, but it kind of seemed like the smarter thing to do at the time. Just gonna be a struggle here, I think. They seem to be pretty strong over here in West Francia and East Francia, the Carlings. Pretty strong. So we'll do what we can. Go ahead and siege out. Let's raise some levies here and deal with these smaller armies that are kind of straggling around here. Build up about, I don't know, 300, 400. And then we'll be able to deal with these guys while we siege down south in East Anglia. We are on 4 speed. I'm not going to... So we have another... Who's this? King Burgred. Okay, this is in Mercia, which he is... Okay, he's okay now. It was, yeah, Wessex that's pretty small, and... Yeah, okay. So we've got this army together. We will go ahead and put some better leaders on this army, taking them away from the sieging army, and take care of this army of Olaf here. Our old friend. Now these guys are a little bit tougher to fight, even though we outnumbered them because they don't just have light infantry. That's one of our struggles coming up, is the fact that these armies are just quite a bit better than ours because they're more multi-role than we are. Viking armies are just a lot of foot soldiers, and they've got some archers, but makes it very difficult when fighting guys on horses or heavy infantry. So I've been too harsh on the courtiers at Suffolk, but Chancellor Bjorn managed to calm them down. So go ahead. How's Bjorn's opinion? Bjorn has a very good opinion, so we can afford to take that 10-point hit and not take any gold loss. So here's what I'm doing now is... Who else can we raise up? And we're going to take out this raiding army here from Ross. They're kind of doing some payback, I think, because we raided them before. Now, will be 532 be enough is the question. Why are we not leading any of these armies? We'll go ahead and lead the center. Okay. Chief Morgan of Ross. So we'll go ahead. Used to be our capital over here. So we'll see. Hopefully we can win this because it is kind of a river crossing. So Snorri is pleased to report that Lothian has been settled with the many good Norse families. So this is good. Lothian became Norse. Very good. So he needs to move on. Let me see. Where is that's the religion. This is the culture. it is spreading around a little bit. Let's focus on other Scottish areas. So what was he? Settle tribe here. Go ahead and do that in Strathern, I think. One of those. Looks like they're close as they are anyway. Jorvik is obviously... So we've got Anglo-Saxons all around. Some Scottish, kind of mix of Scottish and Norse. Okay, now we were sieging here, almost done. And of course we're taking out this army here. And what was this? A call to arms. I guess we'll accept it. And actually I see that lower tribal organization. So please listen to me. That man you are so fond of is no more than a treacherous, despicable snake. Which is Ivar of Northumberland. So who is this? This is Thorfinn, my marshal. Okay, my grandson is, yeah, I agree with him, kind of. I mean, he's my grandson. Is he? He's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and have him be my heir. He is betrothed to, let's see here, so yeah. He's betrothed to the daughter of, let's see if that's not the daughter of Swedish Revolt. Hopefully not. Yes, of Harold Fairhair. He's 38. He's in debt. He's dealing with these revolts as well. A lot of revolts going on always over here. Okay, like Jylland and all those areas are always at war with one another. Okay, so we knocked those guys back. Let's completely destroy them if we can. We're up to 100% war score here. Enforce our demands. This guy, Burgred, will be imprisoned. And let's go ahead and put down our levies that we raised. Sure why those were not going to... Oh yeah, they're in that battle there. That's why. Okay, we'll put them down. Our levies are really low right now. I think it might have gone up though recently because we gave away some of those titles. Yeah, let's actually look at our opinions here. So Burgred probably kill this guy quite easily since he's in jail and that whole thing. And who will take over for him? Maybe... I wonder if I could have him educated with a Norse guy. How old was he? He's only 2 years old. He can't even be educated. Let me go ahead and set this kid as a special... It's not being shown here. Characters of special interest? Actually, I'll go ahead and set a couple others here. We want Harold Fairhair, special character. Maybe Jorvik as well. This is actually not Jorvik. Apparently Halfdan Whiteshirt died, and it's not even his son. Maybe his grandson took over, so we'll go ahead and toggle him as special interest as well. It's actually got some daughters that we could possibly do some marriages with. Well, they're not old enough. Let me double check here. This, yeah, so we've got one that was 11. Okay. Okay, so Bishop Hans, obviously German. Yes, he is. So we're going to tell him that there's horrors worse than death. Horrors in life as well. So, what would we want to call... So good news, my lord. We've got another white stag in Strathern, so we'll see how that goes. And Olaf is complaining in his cell. This is... I think I'm going to let Olaf out. I always liked Olaf. He might... So, yeah, we'll release him from prison. Your vassals will like that. Put in house arrest. I don't remember those options there. That must be not new, but something I didn't notice before. Okay. Apparently I just died. So you have a new heir. If your character dies, you will now play as Ivar of Northumberland. So what do we just lose? Okay, we have got Sudrear. We're getting pretty old ourselves. We can set our son to be our heir. He already is set to be our heir. Let me just have us select him. He's better than we are, for that matter. He's not running a negative... He's not running a negative prestige like this guy is. That's horrible. Domain size, low. Let's see, what does he got here? So, he was trying to kill Jarl Barad of Northumberland. Who is Jarl Barad? Why were you trying to do this? This is my half-brother. Well, okay. We'll go ahead and do that, I think. So, again, picking ambitions. We will choose a new ambition. Become King of Scotland. What else could he do? Let's go ahead and raise our diplomacy. We'll do carousing. Because our domain limit is kind of low. And of course we're new rulers, so people are going to hate us. It'd be nice if we just declare war on somebody that is Catholic or something like that, because they would... Our vassals would like us to declare some, they being at war with an infidel. Unfortunately, Ivar of Northumberland is really the better guy here, so Ragnvaldr the Wise has accepted Harold Fairhair's peace offer. Okay, so he was thrown in jail. So I don't think that peace offer was very good for him. Yeah, so Sweden is doing back together. Let's see what are we doing religion-wise? Okay, yeah, so 52% moral authority. Okay. So wonder if this is still Ragnar of Devon. He's possessed and maimed. And he only has... Okay, no, he's got 1.7k. This is still our event troops, right? Yeah, so there's not anything. So we've got dangerous factions as well. It's not too good. Here's a guy with 21 men that wants to declare independence. Go ahead and try. Revoke the title of chiefdom. Okay. Yeah, actually, speaking of this high tribal organization, we need to start doing that ourselves. Just slowly. It's probably not the best time to do it right now, but it is a time to do it. So this guy has high intrigue, so it will be difficult to kill this guy if that's what he's trying to do, although we do have some help. What was our stat? Yeah, we've got 12 as well. Jarl Barad of Northumberland has chosen to go into hiding, so he won't be able to, I don't think, declare war on us or anything like that if he's in hiding. Let's see what kind of army these guys have. Not much, but just have a look here. Realm tree at 739. We could possibly declare war on them. So we've got another son, Jarl Sigtrig of Sudrear, and Queen Priestess Asta of Sudrear. He's Guthroder, something like that. Okay. So we've got till June 30th, 899. We will have new administration. We'll send this guy to the oubliette. Not sure why there's a West Francia fleet out here, and we'll send this guy to the oubliette as well. But yeah, that's a little worrying. What are they doing out there? They see they're at war with anybody. Let's So West Frankie, Aquitaine. These Carlings are large. We are getting... Okay, these guys are no longer part of us. That's why they're... Oh, no, they are. They must have an inter-vassal war there, warring against each other. Okay, Ragnar of Middlesex accepted. This is... Jorvik, apparently changed over to be a Catholic. Very unhappy with you. It's not good at all. Sigfrid the Chaste is a Catholic. Alright, but it does look like we're out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.